skinny syrups. Like, it is so easy to diet. It's an act of self-care to eat nutritious foods. If you want to change your lifestyle and live an active and healthy lifestyle, you have to ask yourself, do I really want to? Because if you really want to, you will be doing everything possible to make it happen. Today, we are gonna discuss how to stay motivated to exercise and eat right while struggling with anxiety, or while struggling, period. As many of you are well aware, I am currently in a season of struggle, but I've been able to make this transformation in probably the second most hardest year of my life. It can be done. However, you're gonna have to level up to meet the task. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Daniella Joy. I'm currently on a journey to lose over 100 pounds. This is my progress thus far, and I don't just focus on losing weight. I focus on mindset, nutrition, and the whole shebang. If you're gonna make this journey work, if you're gonna make this journey happen, if you are going to reach your goals, you can't just focus on the physical. It is a mental, mindset, spiritual, emotional level up journey. So I've pretty much struggled with anxiety all of my life. My earliest memories were anxiety going to kindergarten. So I'm pretty familiar with how to move forward while struggling with anxiety or any mental health condition. As you guys know, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder / they called it bipolar 2, but they don't really know. Diagnoses really don't matter. PMDD, which is the hell one, which stands for premenstrual dysphoric disorder. It's just a severe depression that you get associated with your female hormones. And I've also been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. And I've made it a mission to really work on my mental health on this weight loss journey. And I think that's the reason why I've been able to make this transformation and have it stick. Even with all of the obstacles along the way, even with me dealing with my chronic pain injuries and now dealing with this whole car accident shebang. And I just want to share my knowledge with you guys. So we're going to jump into some strategies on how to stay motivated to exercise and eat right while losing weight, or just for yourself. It's not about weight. We exercise to feel good. We exercise for longevity. We exercise for bone density. Exercise is good for us. The human body was made for good. You must detach exercise from losing weight. Stop doing that. It's about a lifestyle. So let's jump into these strategies. If you like mindset content like this, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more content from me so I can inspire you to get through your hard while I'm struggling through my hard. Number 1, it is so important to make space for your mental health daily. You have to be intentional about working on your mental health. You have to be willing to, you have to be motivated to seek help through a therapist if you have those resources. If you don't have those resources, there are tons of anxiety workbooks you can get at any bookstore. You can also practice things like meditating daily, as meditation is a powerful tool. You can use the Insight Timer app. It's free. I've been meditating since 2013. And what meditation does, it does not take away the pain, but it brings you more awareness within yourself so you can better handle situations. So just setting up a mental health routine on the daily will help you out. Journaling is another great tool just to connect with yourself, especially when you're having anxiety. It's better to just go pen to paper and just write it all down. Talk to a friend, watch self-help, content. There's tons of content on YouTube. Lean on the spiritual side if you're into Christianity, or the spiritual side if you're into crystals and the more new age kind of stuff. I don't know if that's the right term, but whatever brings you peace, make sure you do it daily because it's so important to ground yourself. My next tip is to get structure. Getting structure is key when dealing with anxiety because, oh my gosh, anxiety can just throw you off. It is so important to structure your day before it begins. I've been structuring my day daily, consistently. Remember, consistently is not perfection. Don't confuse the two. Consistent just means doing it more days than you don't. If I miss a day or two, that does not mean I'm not consistent. So lately I've been consistently using these tools that my occupational therapist gave me to structure my day, because dealing with a concussion with pre-existing mental health conditions is really hard. So I'm really struggling just organizing my day, getting tasks I need to get done. I'm a mom, I've got to cook for my son. So I've got a lot that I need to structure. So every morning I wake up, I do my meditation, I journal, and I get one of these priority lists. So this list, there's like A's, B's, C's priorities, and I basically rank all my priorities that I'm supposed to do in the day. Then I go ahead and then grab a little 2-day planner or a 3-day planner, depending on how I'm feeling. It doesn't really matter which one I grab. I then organize those into morning, afternoon, and evening, and therefore it allows me to see the tasks that I need to get done. I have not used this planner yet. I don't think I'll need it, but this literally depends on your mindset. If you might find this useful, I may find this useful at some point, but for now I'm using these other tools. For overall tracking, I have my tracking board here. Use a calorie counter, use a habit tracker, use a calendar with your weight picked on it every day. You have to visually see yourself going through the motions of weight loss. You can't hide from it, guys. You can't run from the scale. Yes, there are sometimes you need to be running from the scale because it may be overwhelming, but in order to change, you gotta get to know yourself on that scale. You gotta find out what your average weight is on the weekly. It's just the reality of it is, everyone I know who's been successful with their weight loss has been tracking their weight daily. Doesn't have to be daily, but very consistently. And that is my next segue into my next tip. Track everything. Tracking is key. I will continue to reiterate this until I am blue in the face. I don't know if that really qualifies for me, but it's an expression. I will continue to say it because it is so important to see what is going on. How the heck do you expect to get over a plateau or to try to lose this weight, which is a very difficult problem, if you are not aware of what's happening? Also, when you track things, you motivate yourself. You see yourself progress through the stages. This is how you create motivation. Even if it's just one small inch of progress, it is still progress. Progress is progress no matter how small. You celebrate every single victory, whether it be you didn't binge one day, or you ate more vegetables this day, or you went on a walk this day, or you ended up not taking out, getting fast food for lunch like you were doing consistently for the last week. Always celebrate your victories. Please do. And track everything, because tracking gives you self-motivation, because it makes it you versus you. You're not comparing yourself to any other person except your past self. That's what I love about tracking. It just tunes out all the noise, and it's you leveling up yourself. I just want to knock this point home. This isn't just for people who are losing weight. These are tips for people who just want to continue living a healthy and active lifestyle. We all need to move our bodies. We all need to eat nutritious foods. It doesn't matter where we are on that BMI scale, or if we're on a weight loss journey, or if we're on a weight gaining journey. If we are going to achieve our goals, we need to do it in a way that is healthy for us all, and these tips will apply to anybody. Now let's talk about fitness. Are you in a rut with your fitness routine at the gym or at home? It's time to do something new. It's easier to do that with home workouts because you can just go on YouTube and pick any type of home workout you want. But when you're going to the gym, it's time to switch things up. Perhaps get an online personal training program. I plan on doing that very soon once my body cooperates me and recovers from this concussion. My body's doing its best. I shouldn't say that. My body's rocking it through it. But once I'm feeling a little better, I'd like to start doing personal training with Marcella Reyes through her app. Perhaps join a class. Plenty of gyms have classes. I know my gym has yoga classes and like strength training classes. Go join a class. Working out with other people can be incredibly motivating. If you don't have access to the gym, there are also online communities. I'm a part of Kirsten Quitfit's Fit Squad, and they do Zoom workouts on the regular, and I love doing Zoom workouts. I used to do it a lot with Marcela Reyes, and I've done a few with Kirsten, and I absolutely love the feeling of working with other people. Even though we're not in the same room, we're cheering each other on, and Kirsten is a great coach. Go check out her channel. She's just absolutely amazing. Sometimes throwing in a challenge is a great motivator, because what I love about challenges, whether it be a burpee challenge, a push-up challenge, a running challenge, is that as you progress through that challenge, you see yourself grow, you see yourself evolve, and you can start doing a workout that you absolutely hate and then fall in love with it by the end of a challenge. Always give something a try, because you never know what can happen. And on that same note, if there is an exercise you absolutely hate, don't do it. Just don't do it. Find an exercise you love. Now, if you're a person who are like, I absolutely hate weight training, well, you're gonna have to find a weight training method that you love, because strength training is so pivotal, especially for us women. Sorry, I'm bubbling my words, pivotal. Especially for us women with bone density and strength and all of that. So just, you gotta find it. If you are determined for your health, you will find something that works for you. There's so many variations of exercises with strength training. Classes are a great way to get into it. I love, back in the day when I was in my early 20s, I used to do a lot of classes at my local gym. I love those step classes. Anything can get you going with strength training. And yes, you can do strength training with step classes. Those are pretty fun. Let's talk about nutrition for the next few tips. Number 1, or next tip, eat foods that you enjoy. There is literally a healthy version of everything. Honestly, guys, we are so blessed. It is so easy to diet these days. Can you think about dieting in the 90s? I was like 8 years old in the 90s when I was thinking about dieting. But think about the people who were, at a grown age in the 90s. It was so hard. We didn't have all of these things like Quest chips, grenade protein bars, stevia sweeteners, if I can find mine. Where are ya? Stevia sweeteners. Stevia is probably the healthiest artificial sweetener you can get, because it's very natural as long as it's the pure one. I know people are questioning artificial sweeteners. Right now, I'm just going with it, but probably one day I will, because I have so many health problems. But like skinny syrups, like, it is so easy to diet. It is so easy to hit that sugar craving. So don't you dare tell me that you can't get that sugar craving down. I have sugar cravings a lot, especially around my period, which is what I'm on now, and it's currently my uterus is just electrocuting my entire body. I don't know what it's thinking it's doing, because at the end of the day, I've been doing OMAD for the last 3 months and I still have a heavy period. Anyway, that's a side note. I don't know what's going on. Fertile Myrtle here. I'm good. I don't want any more pregnancies, please and thank you. I want more kids, but not more pregnancies. So there's a dilemma. Anyway, let's go back on track here. It is so easy to diet, like so easy to diet. And it's important to switch things up. We have so many new tools too. Speaking of which, I plan on gifting myself over Christmas a bunch of tools. There's things like the Instapot, where you can cook meats in a different way. There's things like the Ninja Foodie. There's air fryers. Air fryers are a lifesaver. They are a godsend, because literally you put fries in an air fryer and you just cover it up with peanut oil or some other like low calorie oil. Not that peanut oil is low calorie, but it's good for people doing low carb. Like, it tastes like normal fries without putting it in canola oil and all the oils that cause inflammation. So it's just so easy. There's so many ways to like make nutrition fun. There's so many recipes online. There are so many options. So it's up to you to do the work. Honestly, guys, if you want to lose weight, or if you want to change your lifestyle and live an active and healthy lifestyle, you have to ask yourself, do I really want to? Because if you really want to, you will be doing everything possible to make it happen. If you're struggling, that is okay. I'm not talking about the people who are struggling. This video is to help people who are struggling. I'm talking about the people who are just lackadaisical and complain that they're not losing weight, but yet they're having several like meals out during the week. It's not gonna work like that, guys. I'm sorry, I've been there. I've been there. Also, just because you're on a weight loss journey, it doesn't mean you can't eat meals out. When you become very disciplined with your calories, you can actually budget cheat days or takeaway days or meals out days into your calorie deficit. You just gotta look at it on a weekly level. And I've discussed this on plenty of my videos. You can check it out. Guys, my next tip, repetition is your friend. Here's why. Repetition helps you instill a habit. Sometimes to get the weight off or to just live a healthy and active lifestyle, to exercise and eat right, you might have to go a week or two, or dare I say 3, maybe planning the same meals or the same routine consistently. It's really hard to set a habit when you're all over the place. For me, I'm currently doing OMAD, as all you guys know. I'm doing OMAD to help fight metabolic disease. More on that in another video. But I've been consistent with it because for some reason, my body, when I break my fast, I have the same things consistently. I have my big little bread, I have my eggs, or I have bacon, or I have my little maple leaf sausages. Yay, Canada. It's really good. I love those sausages. And I love that I live in Canada because the meat here is Canadian meat. Well, Albertan meat. I gotta lay down on the Albertan meat because of my cholesterol issues. We're gonna be going a lot of fish and chicken thighs lately. But anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Like, I eat the same thing, literally. I just have that. And then after I have that meal, I usually have a veggie dip, or I'll have a grenade protein bar and my Quest chips. Like, that's my routine. It really does help me stick to it. And I'm seeing results. So some people may say, oh, don't you get bored eating the same meals every day? Honey, repetition's how you get it done. It really is. Now, you don't have to be the same every week. If you're the kind of person that wants to change things up. But make sure your habit and your routine and your whole ceremony around prepping your food and planning your food is the same. Repetition is your friend. Now, this is an important tip. Exercising and eating right is not a punishment. It is an act of self-care. It is an act of self-love. Discipline is an act of self-love. Please do not be like, oh, I have to go to the gym, or oh, I don't want to eat these vegetables. Guys, I wish I could go to the gym right now. Working out is a privilege. Unfortunately, I have to take some time off due to whatever the heck is going on with my brain and my heart and the nerve damage I've had since the car accident. I wish I can go work out. So if you are in the position where you're healthy and you're able to work out, go do it. This is your sign to get up and go do it right now. So you just gotta change your mindset around it. It's an act of self-care to eat nutritious foods. Like, mental health, literally, can be helped through eating nutritious food, through diet. I'm learning so much from people like Dr. Amen, Dr. Daniel Amen, and Dr. Chris Palmer, who are both kick-ass psychiatrists who understand the importance of nutrition when it comes to managing mental health, how foods can trigger anxiety and depression. Remember, anxiety and depression are inflammatory responses of the brain. So we're just learning so much with the world of mental health and the world of nutrition that we have to do our best to work for ourselves. Please know that you are worth it. And if you're struggling, it's okay to struggle, guys. I am the queen of struggling. I'm currently struggling. I'm still losing weight. My period's kicking my butt right now. Ow, my neck just cracked. I got a lot going on, but I'm still gonna lose this weight. I'm down a pound from yesterday. I've been bouncing between 206 to 209, and I was 209 yesterday, and today my period started and it's really heavy. Sorry for the TMI, but I'm down a pound because I've switched my metabolism with all the knowledge I've learned. And that's another thing. Knowledge, acquire knowledge, be open to other methods of trying to get weight off. At the end of the day, it's always going to be calories in, calories out. But people like me who struggle with metabolic disease, you're going to have to push the envelope with certain things. Sometimes you can just do more of a lower carb diet. You don't have to go keto, but just going lower carb, and that might be enough to help you reverse your metabolic syndrome. Other people, you gotta put in the work like me, doing all these fasts and all this crazy stuff, but it's working. So acquire knowledge. Don't be afraid to think and look outside the box, right, Belle? Right, isn't she so cute? Is she in camera? Oh, did you have a doggy? Oh, I should love you. Yes, I love you. Oh my God, I love her. I really love her. Why are you so cute? Look at that face. Yes, I love you, you big German Shepherd Husky. She looks mean. She has eyebrows and eyebrows. Look at her. Look at the doggy. I love this dog. She is one of the best things to happen to me. She truly is. Anyway, with my distracted ass, just show up for yourself where you can, acquire all the knowledge, and you got this, guys. If you're going through a season of struggle, doesn't mean you can't progress. Struggle is often a sign of progress. So if you're working out and doing everything right and the scale ain't budging, please don't overreact and go binge eat or go eat that food and say, F it. Hang in there. Hang in there. Keep fixating on solutions, and I promise you there is one out there for you. If you made it to this point in the video, just drop in a bunch of glasses emojis with this little smiley face here, because my glasses, which I have now am wearing because of the car accident, but hey, I guess that's one positive thing. And another positive thing, it kicked my ass so hard that I was able to hit a new low weight. I'm just using it to propel me to new heights. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Anyway, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next soon. Bye.